Look at that. 12 cotoletta whatevers. It means stuffed with cheese and prosciutto. And I'm going to stick them in the fridge, leave them there till, I start cooking tonight, maybe 6 o'clock. And I'll do the mashed potatoes then. See you then. There is only one thing better for a group of hungry teenagers than Snitties. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. And that is cotoletta. What's cotoletta? Well, it's veal, it's prosciutto, it's provolone cheese, it's folded over, it's crumbed, and it's fried. Let's go. First up, what I've done is I've got the veal. That's it there from the butcher. Yes, I got my mates. You guys. It's pretty thin, but it's not quite thin enough. So what I'm gonna do is this. I put it on a bit of baking paper and I'm gonna fold that baking paper over and I'm gonna roll it like that. And then I'm gonna turn it the other way because it gives us more surface to work with when we fold it over, because we don't want like tiny little pissy parcels. We want seriously good little yummy, melty in your mouthy prosciutto provolone parcels. See what that does? Like that now. That's how it started. You get your veal like this. And you get your slice of cheese. Put it on one half. Then you get your slice of prosciutto. See how thin they are? Like that. Bit of sage like that. There. And then we're gonna fold it over to make a beautiful, look at that, little parcel, okay? Next step, flour, panko breadcrumbs, and egg. Oh, crap. 2 seconds. Parmigiano Reggiano in the egg, okay? Uh-huh. How much? Can you see that? I can't see shit, can you? Trust me, about a cupful. Okay, we're stirring that around. There, that's it. That's how much cheese. I'm getting them ready early so that I can just cook them up when everyone's here. I'm gonna even put a little bit of lemon, in the breadcrumbs. Because I really like what they do. And when you've got prosciutto and provolone, why wouldn't you want lemon, I ask you? Because you would. Some salt and pepper. That's pretty fucking simple. Now the next bit, we get this. We lightly dust in flour. Yeah, and the egg. Oh yeah. And breadcrumbs. Okay. Pressing it in. Really, really cover it as much as you can. There you are. Look at that. Covered, look, completely covered. So I'm gonna put them in the fridge and let them get cold. And later on, I will cook it. And I'm gonna serve it with, because you've gotta serve it with something, I think creamy, truffle infused, well, truffle oil, infused mashed potatoes. So everybody's here. Not quite, but they're here somewhere. And I'm about to do these yummy cotoletta. This cotoletta something. So I am going to do them exactly the same way in which we do schnitties. So you missed me, Alex, doing the front bit of this.
Sorry, I
was so busy
working.
Being so important. Okay, look at that. Oh, the art to these is a little bit slower cooking. I'm only going to put three in at a time. While that's doing its thing, let me draw your attention to what else has been going on here. So, a couple of nights ago, my friend Grace, not my friend Grace, you didn't do it. This is Grace's capsicums, which I thought we'd eaten all of the other night, but actually we hadn't. So they are marinated capsicums. I don't know how she does them, but they are fantastic. And I've just cut them up and put them in with some exquisite homegrown little zucchinis and some pine nuts. And I've just let that simmer away there so that the zucchinis don't go like what, Alex?
Mush.
So they don't go like mush. And that will be really yummy with these because we need a little bit of red because we haven't got any red here. And we're having mashed potato. I'm going to mash those with truffle oil, butter and cream because we're all on a diet. Oh, I love it. Where's my glass of wine? Oh, can you smell that prosciutto? I know, right? So, oh, see that? That is a bit of cheese, my friends. I don't really want to leave it in there and make it all melty, mushy, so I'm going to put it there. Someone can eat it. That would be Alex. It's going to burn your mouth. Okay. Look at that. I'll move my wine. See how all the edges are crunchy? You don't need to watch me cook them all. So what we might do is I'll cook them. When they're all done, I'll put them on a tray and I'll put them in the oven. And then we'll mash the potatoes, okay? Here we are at the last three. On they go. The others are in the oven. These are... I really need to develop a whole series of recipes that I can do with one hand because you've got a glass of wine in the other. Let's get those in the oven. Well, I don't need this because it's not hot, is it? No. Whew! Crispy, crispy, crispy. Mashed potatoes. Got about that, Moni? Back in. If you've got one of these things, they are awesome for heating up the milk for mashed potato. Only the tiniest of bits, seriously. And if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. It's one of those indulgent things when you're feeling a little blue and you need some fat. And of course, the usual. So I'm going to heat that up, all right, in the microwave. I'm going to heat the milk up. I'm just going to get a masher. I've already added salt to the water, so I'm not adding any more. Warm cream, warm milk. See, now look, see what it does to the milk?
Froths it.
Aerates it. So you have this beautiful aerated milk and cream and butter. And this is where I move to a trusty fork. Okay. I haven't finished. Truffle oil. Tiny bit, just a drop.
It's very potent.
Yes. Stir, stir, stir. One more thing. Just a little bit. 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 This is a special meal. So, remember what we've got? I'm going to reheat that now. When I heated it up and started cooking it, I didn't cook the zucchinis all the way through. And what's happened while it's been sitting there waiting for everything, the flavours have all infused.
Yeah, that's good English, Mum.
So now we're going to put it all together. Cut, cut, cut.